Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian from Kingdom Hearts and Cross Nation, and today's it's just a short little snippet update, whatever you want to call it. In case you didn't happen to see my tweet on Twitter, I am actually going to be kind of not off exactly, but I'm not going to be able to pump out as many videos as I would like to these next few days or so, maybe even for the week. Depending on how fast I can get this done. But I wanted to basically let you guys know about this, so that way it doesn't just seem like, oh, I just disappeared, I haven't posted anything in a while. No, I'm simply taking my time to work on my website that I got going on right now. And just as a kind of example of what I'm talking about, because I'm making huge, like, probably the biggest update I've ever done for the website so far. And it's essentially going to serve as like the core, or as a pillar for the website, I should say. And I want to essentially show you. So you probably saw in the title of the video, but I wrote my first medal analysis for our newest medal for the game, the dual Wield Roxas EX medal. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you like little snippets. So this is kind of like the layout that I'm going for right here. So as you can see right here on the screen, I have like the layout. I got the full stats. I got the full stats like available right here and everything, the special ability, like I even got like the nitty-gritty details, like the number of hits, the gauges. I even included how, like, what's the raw calculated damage, the max multiplier, base multiplier, etc. So everything you expect from a medal. But I honestly, I'm trying to go above and beyond for you guys. So I even included things, and I know this is going to help you, a bunch of you out, like you free-to-play players, and even a lot of you cheap-to-play players who might be struggling as well too. But I even included like a full list of like the usable Proud Mode quests. And it's completely up to date too, of all the quests that you can use this medal for. And I'll be doing... Of course, I hope I don't have to go without saying that I'm going to be doing this for all the future medal analysis videos and articles as well. But like, I'm literally trying to spit as much value to you guys as possible. I have like the best traits you could use. Oh my god, what the heck? I have the best traits that you can use. Why does it keep zooming in like that? Interesting. I have the best traits that you can use right here as well, right there as well as like the best skills. So that's to help out the more competitive people to know what to look for when you're getting these medals and trying to get traits and skills and stuff like that. So that way you're not constantly asking others, or you're not wasting skills and medals and stuff like that, just in general, is to help save you guys, as well as I give my own personal like analysis and tips about the medal, its general uses, its disadvantages, its advantages. I have like a little synopsis of like the best compatible Keyblades, and then I go over like a lot of like really good Keyblade setups for that particular medal. And this is essentially the format that I wish to be going on in the future. But this is not, so just to go over as well, this is not the only update I'm doing. I'm actually doing a full-blown update on the medal analysis section over here. We'll go to all medals. So far, I only have it down for the tier 1 and tier 7 medals. I'll go to tier 7 for now. But what you'll notice when you go to any of the medal analysis sections once I finish, I will have... So I can see right here, you have like the characters and such. But if you look closer at the names and stuff too, you also see I have like a little score right here on all of the characters. I basically compiled my own, should I say, formula or equation, whatever you want to call it. My own grading system is essentially what I made. And I find it to be very accurate. The comparisons I've looked at, I haven't looked at all of them yet. I haven't done it, but so far I'm very pleased with the results. And essentially what the scoring system is going to end up doing for you guys is kind of give you a face value like rating for the medal. And it will kind of give you an idea of how good the medal actually is, especially when comparing it to other medals. So like for example, we can let's take the 5 foreteller medals that we just have recently. So we have these guys right here. For their scores, okay, you can kind of use the scores as a kind of like way to analyze which ones out of the 5 are the best. And this can help you in ways of like choosing which medals to put in your setup, or even simply just trying to figure out what's worth pulling for when they come out in banners and such as well. And like, and I can't begin to tell you that once the foreteller EX medals came out, I keep being asked, out of the 5, which ones are the best, which ones should I try pulling for, okay? And this grading system kind of helps you out with that. So just taking a look at this grading system right here, all right? Gula is at like a 44.779. Aced is at a 44.817. So that's saying right there that Aced is just slightly better. But that's just due to the fact that Aced has like the highest strength stat in the game so far as I remember. And Envy has a stat of, or a score of 44.785, so just barely higher than Gula, but basically the same. And Ira has the second highest score in the game at a score of 52.802. The highest score in the game is Illustrated Kyrie right here at a whopping 81.101. Like literally, Ira is the only one who comes in remotely close to that score. And like, and obviously we just know how busted Kyrie is, so it kind of makes sense. But in terms of who's the second best medal in the game so far, according to my data that I've compiled so far, Ira is the second best medal face value wise. Keep that in mind. I said face value wise, because just like all other medals, like you can even think of like card games like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, like every medal has its particular use. All right, and this is where my little spreadsheet that I got going on the bottom of these medal charts is like kind of summary pages as well. This is where this comes in handy. Here I've got a full-blown spreadsheet that I made on Excel for you guys to use to help categorize and organize all the existing medals in the game according to the category at the top of the page for you to look at. And so you're able to look, if you want to, you can organize it by name, you can organize it by the attribute, the tier level, the strength, the number of hits it has, the gauges, the targets, the multipliers, how much raw damage it has, and then I have a section for my own personal score as well. So take for example, where's my mouse? There it is. Let's say right now it's already organized according to my score. And I have Illustrated Kyrie at the highest with the 81. Okay. And then I have Ira at the second highest with the 52.8. Third being Ava, and then fourth being Aced. So I have it organized by score right there. But let's say, for example, I want to figure out who has the most number of hits. Well, what you can do is right here where it says hits. God dang it, drew that wrong. Right there where it says hits, you can click on that little arrow right there. And if you click by descending, so that will do the highest numbers from the top down and then go down. It will show right here who has the most number of hits. So right now, Dual Wield Roxas EX amongst the tier 7 medals has the highest number of hits, with HD Envy EX being the second highest number of hits amongst the tier 7 medals. So like you can see how useful this the spreadsheets can be, and I'm trying to have this for all of the medals, not just like tier 7, of course. So like right now the only other tier that I have available for that spreadsheet is the tier 1 medals. So like here's all the tier 1 medals and such. I have it for the tier 1 medals as well. And funny thing that I noticed about the the tier 1 medals, just out of simple curiosity, I kind of found out that Jiminy Cricket is the worst medal in the game. I thought it was just kind of funny. I don't know why. It's just one of those things that like you don't really care about playing wise, but when it comes to like just learning information, it's something. It's you can't help but be curious. Like, what's the best medal in the game? Oh, it's Kyrie X right now. But I'm kind of curious. What's the worst medal in the game? And that's Jiminy Cricket. He has the lowest strength, I believe, as well. So if I let me categorize this by strength. I categorize it by strength. No, Olette A has the lowest strength in the game, but Jiminy Cricket is getting close at the third lowest. So let me organize it by score again. It's a single target medal, and single target medals, I like AoE is the best, obviously, and random is kind of second best. And single target is the quote unquote worst. I mean, there's only 3 options, so it's like to just call it the worst. It's like, but amongst the 3, you prefer to have AOE and then random next. So amongst the 3, single target is like considered the quote unquote worst. So it gets less points for being a single target medal, and it also has, it's also tied for having the lowest base multiplier. And tied for having like one of the lowest max multipliers as well. So that just kind of, I'm literally compiling everything about the medal, and I don't have it in the spreadsheets, but the scores also calculate like what the medals actually do as well. So it's not just purely stats; it's based off like what their actual abilities and stuff are as well. And that all gets kind of combined together to give you their overall score. If you can kind of see where I'm going with this, like this is literally going to be the essential main tools that you guys will be able to use to help like make educated decisions about the game, what to pull for, what type of setups to use, and then just like and like all that cool stuff. Like I'm just giving you guys so much information. And one thing worth noting as well, I am kind of like working together with Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Tracker.com to kind of provide you access to the tools that you can use to actually put together setups to test out your different things. So like let's say let's go here. Let's go to my Wield Roxas EX article. So let's say you're reading my article and you're like, I kind of want to test out some setups, especially after looking at my setup articles, like analysis and stuff like that. I'm like, I kind of want to test this out. I wonder what I could do. You can go to this website right here and test it out. So I can go dual wield Roxas. Oh, hey, okay, let me add it. Let's say I want to use the Olympia Keyblade. Let's put it in that slot, that power reverse slot that he's part of right there. You can do like the booster. So let's go the booster. I want it against a speed type. I want to use the best. Personally, the AB plus DD damage is the best method, so I would recommend that for a more accurate result and calculate the damage. And I'll give you right there, like, you can choose the Keyblade level, the Spirit rank. Mine's at 4 right now. You can also look at the nitty-gritty details about what the medal is doing and what's contributing to its damage output and stuff as well. So, and at the same time, where you can, what Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Tracker is also doing as well is that they're adding a feature where you can add, like once this button's working, you can click on the medal analysis for the medal, and it'll take you straight to my web pages with the analysis. So if you guys probably get the idea just from watching this already, but essentially I'm helping creating what will essentially be probably one of the best assets in terms of information and tools that the community has gotten so far. Because let's be honest, we as a community have almost nothing to work with in terms of like trying to find outside help and information for the game. Like we really don't have much. The most we have are like YouTubers such as myself, and that's not really doing too much like as a community as a whole. Because yes, we can watch YouTubers and such, but not everybody likes the same YouTubers. Not all YouTubers provide the same amount of like valuable insight or quality of work. So this website, as well as the tracker website, are essentially becoming, in my opinion, amongst some of the best tools and references that you guys can use for the game. But other than that, that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to quickly go over that and explain why I might be like kind of missing these next few days. But I'm really looking forward to this. I'm very proud of my work so far. I've been getting lots of compliments about what I'm doing. And yeah, my name is Brian from Kingdom Hearts Cross Nation, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.